What's up, guys? It's your boys Wokey back out with another scary, terrifying, and creepy video from Chills. We're about to watch one of his newest videos of the 13 creatures, or not 13, 30, my goodness. 13 creature sightings you won't believe were caught on tape. We got some weird looking creatures out there. I don't know if they're going to eat us, but you never know. So grab a chair, grab some popcorn, your extra pair of pants. It is spooky time. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe right now by hitting that wiper icon down at the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it. So when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I've posted that video. Then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you so very much for that love and support that you guys show on my channel every single day. I am truly blessed to have every single one of you. Can't wait to see what the future holds. But until that time, go over to Chills, give him some love, subscribe, comment, like, and share. And without further ado, let's get into the scares.
30. This footage comes from Vietnam, where all sorts of strange creatures are rumored to still roam free through the wild and unconquered forests. This stuffed humanoid in particular has been deceased for quite some time.
I would say, I sure hope this thing wasn't alive, because it looks like has a bad hair day.
Possibly for decades, and now looks discolored and slowly falling apart. It appears to be half man, half snake. Long blonde hair grows from its human-like head, which is furry all over yet also covered in straw blonde facial hair. Two rodent-like arms stick out from its fur-covered upper body. Its face looks like a cross between a man and an ape.
Please tell me this was somebody's paper mache project.
The nose looks like it belongs to a primate, but the gray lifeless eyes and smirking mouth look like they could belong to a person. Its scaly lower half looks exactly like a snake's. Watching this thing in action must have been a terrible and shocking sight. How such a creature could come to be is unexplainable, yet here it is. Perhaps there are even more of them out in the wild.
Is it preserved?
Number 29.
Ew.
Unknown creatures can be
I think that's a bat.
startling, but none more so than this one. This clip submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by KidRob97, wondering what in the heck this creature is.
I'm pretty sure that's a bat, but that's a big bat.
Suggestions in the comments range from a bat to a giant flying squirrel to a calago, which is a flying lemur. Knowing what it actually is wouldn't make this footage any easier to watch. The creature is making one of the most agonizing sounds the human ear has ever heard while it bounds across the ground, hopping and unable to fly. The people have somehow caught the animal, which is tethered to a stick. If you've never seen this type of creature up close, this isn't the way you'd want to encounter it. People in the comments wonder if the animal
It literally looks like it's got a built-in blanket.
somehow got stuck on this branch. However, the poor creature ended up in this position. I think we can all agree with Lisa's Matrix that this is just heartbreaking. Number 28. A small cluster of weird deep-sea creatures seem to be
Aren't they just clams?
embedded inside a piece of coral that broke off and floated ashore. One of the creatures is still moving and seems to retreat from the camera upon getting sighted. I wonder what they look like out of their coral encasement. Probably even scarier. Anyway, no one has identified these unknown creatures in the comments, and the uploader of this video describes them only as weird creatures at the beach and leaves it at that. So let's help solve the mystery and figure out what these are. Number 27. A mysterious creature sighting
It looks like something hunched over.
was caught on camera at the edge of the woods in Forest Lake, Minnesota.
What? I know where that is.
By a woman named Stephanie Gibbons. Based on her description of it, this thing, which she says was a creature known only as the Dog Man, is undoubtedly one of the scariest things in the woods.
The Dog Man. Isn't that technically a werewolf? Just wondering.
She's ever encountered before. Stephanie says the Dogman sighting occurred around 7:30 p.m. She describes the Dogman creature as having long arms and a scruffy mane. It's too small to be a bear, And Stephanie says cougars don't live back here, so it's not that. According to her, the demon
I can't really tell if it's moving. It kind of looks like it's moving its head like this, but I'm not quite sure.
creature hardly notices them, too busy watching deer across the field. She never shows the deer, so that part of her story can't be verified. The dogman stays still until 12 seconds when her daughter makes a noise. Stephanie says this is the moment when the dogman looks over.
It's ear flick. Oh my god. It just looks and perked its ears up. What the
They accidentally zoom out so I don't see it move. Other people have said they can see it sniff the air and lick its nose, and I wanted to know if you can see any of those things happening
I saw it look at the camera.
here, because to be honest, I don't. She also posted a photograph to prove that this is a humanoid creature of some sort. It looks like it could be a person crouching down wearing a wolf mask at first, until you take a closer look. On
She's like, honey, put this on and go wear it over in the woods, and we'll make it look like a dog man.
top of his head are two horns and what looks like leathery wings wrapped around a bat-like body. Stephanie says the dogman sighting is one of the many reported in the area, but this is the only
I've never heard about the dog man in Minnesota. That's new. That's new.
one that she herself has seen. Tell me if you believe her. Number 26.
26.
You see it?
What is that, Darth Vader?
Wait. Stop me.
Oh, it's coming towards them.
Let's get out of here.
Something strange is in the woods. Nathan Arnold later writes of the unknown creature he's caught on camera. He and his son both saw it and managed to record video evidence for us to look over. Fortunately for their safety, but unfortunate for my analysis, is their distance from the figure. The creepy video is taken far away, so I don't know if this video's a creature, a ghost sighting, or not real at all. The way he and his son both stare in
Can we say D, all the above?
amazement and then run away when the mysterious figure turns in his direction seems like a real enough reaction and not made up. At 26 seconds, it almost looks like somebody wearing a black robe, like a witch or something. The possibilities are endless and none of them are good. The point is, I wouldn't be going back into those woods anytime soon.
But it looks like they're in the woods, and that's on the outside of the woods.
If I were them, it's too scary to handle. Number 25. What on earth is this creature? Nair BR writes of this bizarre sighting on camera. This strange creature got caught up in strong winds and his wife was cleaning when it blew into the house. I was thinking it might be a territorial dispute between two insects, but as it unravels at 2 minutes and 25 seconds, it looks like one big creepy squirming oddity.
Ew.
The way it moves is unlike a snake or a worm or anything I've really seen before. It looks just as confused of us as we are of it, forming strange spiral shapes as it tumbles about, reaching out for something to grab onto. A host, perhaps.
Ew.
Whatever it is. It looks like something that crawls straight up your nose and takes
It looks like it's a coming or going.
over your brain. A parasite moving on to its next victim. Now that I've seen it, much like Nair BR, I want to know what on earth this creature is, and so I turn to you for an explanation.
Some type
Number
of worm.
24.
Ugh.
What is moving in the darkness on this foggy road?
Sir, don't you have some high beams? Activate high beams.
The YouTuber thinks he spotted a skinwalker. He gets out of his car to take a closer look, but when he does,
Don't get out. Have you never seen a scary movie? Oh yeah, you're dead. You're totally dead.
skinwalker or not, you'd better run. Number 23. A creeping patch of darkness spreads without a sound over an unknown location, possibly someplace near the beaches of Malaysia, and then an underwater creature is caught on camera doing some scary things that no one can explain. The giant underwater creature appears to be on the verge of breaking the surface at 23 seconds. There's a wave of displaced water that has everyone in the comments further vexed and perplexed. Some say this shimmering effect is a school of fish evading a predator. I would agree with this, except not a single one jumps out of the water. The most eerie supernatural explanation offered is a Malaysian phenomenon called Salor Bidar, a name for underwater paranormal activity in which someone is instantly pulled to the bottom of the river by a spirit without warning. Apparently it looks a lot like this, which I find scary to think about. The bizarre moment passes, but they
Well, I won't be going to Malaysia anytime soon.
don't
Probably
stop
never.
filming until more unexplained activity is caught on video. The mysterious shape bubbles to the surface once more at 58 seconds, and here at 1 minute and 3 seconds, I think it briefly breaks through. It could be the back of a whale or something, but it kind of looks like some kind of liquid on top of the water, like an oil spill. The person who actually caught this bizarre sighting says it's a video of a mysterious sea creature, but never does he provide additional backstory. This
It just looks like goo.
unexplained video has been stumping the internet since it was first uploaded on June 8th, 2018.
Can anybody tell me what this is? I don't know. I don't know what this is.
No update has been provided, and
This is interesting when, like, I don't know what it does, but it's weird.
I could find no other
Like
similar
that right there.
scary situations caught on tape. Let's put our heads together and figure out once and for all
It's like it burped.
what this unsolved mystery really was. Number 22. A YouTuber named Battery Phil is exploring a cave
Boy.
in Jamestown, Arkansas, and taking a random video with a small keychain video camera. His friend once told him that he had seen a reptilian face suddenly appear in front of him while down here before, but Battery Phil doesn't exactly believe him.
Zoom
So
out.
imagine his surprise when he looked at this video much later and saw this creature looking straight at him. Look closely and you can make out the semi-intelligent
Do you see anything?
gaze of a humanoid creature with a single brown eye, a flat nose, and a thin expressionless line for a mouth. It's there for only a moment and then gone. Of course, this could also just be a random rock formation
Kind of like pareidolia. Yeah.
that just happens to somewhat look like a face. I will say that the eye looks extremely realistic above all else, however, so I'm just not sure what to think. Number 21. This footage was taken in 2011. A man is wandering the woods in Pennsylvania when his flashlight chances upon one of the most popular humanoids of all time.
The Blair Witch. Oh!
The Sasquatch is devoid of pigment and doesn't put up much of a
It looks like the Grinch had a baby with Sasquatch.
fight, instead taking off as soon as the flashlight beam hits its face. Notice not only how fast it runs, but also how silently it moves. Somehow it was able to watch the cameraman from less than 10 feet away and get away with hardly any noise.
Woo!
Number 20. A man pulls over and records a video with his camera after hearing a loud screaming that sounded like an animal in distress, or possibly even a person. That's when another horrifying scream comes from the woods.
Why are we getting out?
Check it out.
Do these people not watch scary movies? That's when you get eaten, is when you leave the car.
Jumping around is a yelling humanoid creature that grows quiet and disappears in the tall reeds when it sees it's caught on camera. The man runs to his car and later suspects it could be a rake sighting caught on tape.
You know what would have saved you? Staying in your car.
The noises it makes are disturbing and do kind of sound like other rake sighting videos, so maybe he's right. Here's a still photo of the unknown creature sighting taken at 23 seconds just before it ducks down. Its arms look abnormally long and it's very broad-shouldered too. What do you think? Is this a person or a monster? I'm afraid he could have spotted the rake after all. Number 19.
Wow.
The quality of this Brazilian coast video is not very good, but it does show something huge apparently lurking under the surface.
Oh no, so it looks like that they're trying to save somebody from the water and something underneath is probably going to eat them. Oh.
During a rescue mission, a massive dark object silently moves behind the distressed swimmer and the Coast Guardsman who is saving him. The shark looks like it could easily match a submarine in length and width. The video
Megalodon!
ends before we get to see if the shark surfaces or not. I guess this possible Megalodon shark sighting could be special effects, or else just the result of very low resolution. Let me know if you think this is a real Megalodon shark,
I mean, you can see something in there.
or if it is just too grainy for you to tell. Number
I want to know what you guys thoughts are.
18. A TikToker paranormal team called Zodiac Supernatural is in the middle of the woods when this wild noise rips through an otherwise still night. Tell me if you can identify this creature, because it sounds massive and furious.
It's really cold to be sitting.
I can't tell if it's being devoured, letting out a warning call, or just going crazy at their camera lights. I'm surprised that everyone doesn't immediately run away, which makes me wonder if they actually had some idea of what it was and possibly weren't telling us.
So it's really cold to be sitting.
Can't tell what that is.
Number 17. At first, Redditor Dawn Granger
How? It's a creature of a vacuum cleaner! Oh,
believes this sound was in her imagination, but then she recorded it. Listen closely. It sounds like a strangled scream.
sounds like something evil down there.
Some in the comments think it's just air escaping a container of some kind. Others think it's a trapped animal. I wouldn't rule out a portal to the fiery depths below, but those two theories also seem likely. This sound is for sure something you don't want to be imagining. Number 16. Gary Reed Unfrequented World is the name of a YouTube channel that, at first glance, seems chock full of ordinary outdoor vlogs and entertainment. Gary goes on photography and metal detecting excursions, and generally enjoys hiking his large property in the northern Ontario wilderness.
I spy with my little eye a stick. But which one? Yeah.
Often accompanied by his loving family, but something threatens the tranquility of Gary Reed's unfrequented world, a screaming cryptid deep in the woods that can twist trees in its powerful grasp. But more on that in a second. First, let me talk about Gary and why his observations matter more than the average YouTuber. Born in the small Ontario town of Redbridge, Gary Reed has been surrounded by woods his whole life. Aside from a lifetime of first-hand experience exploring the local lands, he also has a degree in environmental science and understands his surroundings on an advanced biological level. So when he says there's something out there that he can't explain,
He's a
it
professional.
probably means you or I can't either. His first encounter with it was at the age of 18 while staying in a cabin on Rabbit Lake, October 19th, 1994. That's when he heard a scream that sounded like a woman, but not quite. He describes the second scream as a wail, crescendoing into a howl, like nothing he's heard before. It ran through the entire camp, screaming from one side to the other, then it was gone. On April 30th, 2020, he heard it again.
That sucks. Can you hear screaming?
It sounds almost human, but not quite.
Yes, this thing is still going on over here.
Here it is again with the audio turned up. I know foxes can make some weird noises,
Say, it sounds blood-curdling.
but this sounds like a person enraged. Camera in hand, he sneaks quietly towards the direction of the screaming to see what he can find. His trained eye detects a strange break in this tree, along with other trees that have been toppled over, all of them facing the same direction, like someone was running fast through the forest.
Bigfoot.
There's one there.
And next to the strange scene is a braided bunch that looks like something strong twisted it into this shape. Let me know if there is any other way for these branches to fuse together, if not by sheer force. The deeper he goes, the more it looks like something large has stomped through. Oddest of all are these large tracks left by what he suspects is a cryptid that walks upright.
Not mine.
It's clear to me that these are not your average boots.
Like toe prints in here. You can almost see the toes.
At 10 minutes and 20
Let's see a big toe, small toe, small toe, small toe, heel.
25 seconds, he tries to trace an outline of its toes, but I think he's a little off. Here's where they begin in my opinion, much bigger. The next day he measured the results, and it reminds me of a certain cryptid with particularly big feet. I'm sure you know who I mean.
Bigfoot!
13¼ inches.
I think it's real.
I'm 12.5.
But just to throw out a counterpoint, I will say that rain from the day before could have eroded the snow and could have made an otherwise normal footstep seem much larger. Now let's switch over to some trail cams set up by Gary. This evidence, taken exactly a month earlier on March 3rd, is the most compelling of all.
It's a bunny.
On March 7th, 4 days later, he and his neighbor hear another scream so shrill, it sounds like it belongs to a child. He hurries out the door and finds himself alone and vulnerable in the pitch black night.
I gotta turn the dish back on. I can hear whistling.
A pair of animal eyes look at him from behind, but I think it might just be the light reflecting off his glasses back into the camera. But I could be wrong.
I think that's what's happening with his glasses.
Because when they check around the same area the next day, his dog becomes agitated and seems not to want to proceed any further. Something is definitely up ahead. Maybe they are getting close on its trail.
Did he smell the Bigfoot pee?
Not that its trail is especially hard to find when it leaves a path of giant bent trees in its wake. Could nature have done this? Probably not. It looks like something huge reached up and pulled it down.
That's a pretty big one.
And half a minute later, he finds this tree with a branch literally twisted off and set back in place. This doesn't look like a normal break to me because the tree looks rather healthy.
That's about 8 feet. And it's got a good twist to it.
Here's another perfectly healthy tree with green leaves, this time ripped in half by something strong, or maybe simply struck by lightning. Either way, that doesn't
But lightning when it's snowing? That's very unheard of.
explain what animal is responsible for doing this.
You can see the bark and you can actually see lines. Well, those are tooth marks. See all those little lines are tooth marks.
Beaver?
I don't know what it is, but I know that anything that shreds trees while screaming is too dangerous for me to be in the same forest as. And that's only what's been going on for the past couple months. There's over a year's worth of cryptid content to uncover, so I encourage you to watch Gary Reed Unfrequented World and see for yourself.
Definitely
In the
go check him out.
meantime, leave me your best guess as to what's doing this. Maybe we can crack one of the weirdest modern unsolved mysteries in all of Ontario.
A Yeti.
Number 15. A YouTuber named SPRTU Life is going to investigate some train tracks that are rumored to be haunted by an inhuman creature. The tracks are reported
Is it the goat man?
hard to cross and very narrow. Numerous people are said to have been run over or fallen to their doom. They sneak past a fence and it isn't long before they hear strange noises from an unseen beast. They soon find a set of tracks elevated high off the ground. The bottom is pitch black and they can't even see how high up they are. One of them gets a little too bold and goes out a long distance.
No, we're not out that far. No, if you look down, you're out that far.
Then, as if right on time, the worst equipment malfunction possible occurs.
Oh my god. Alex, my light won't come back on.
Suspended high above ground in total darkness, this YouTuber hears a train horn.
There's a train coming. There's a train. Get your boots. Get your boots, Tyler.
The group of friends now blindly races ahead, desperately trying not to fall off the tracks or get run over. Finally, with the track fast approaching, they are forced to jump. As you can see here, they barely make
Into what? The water? Ground?
it out alive as the train passes overhead. Fortunately, they had cleared most of the track, and it was only about a 5-foot drop instead of 30.
And here I thought it was like an abandoned railway.
The only thing that saved them that night was their own speed. As for what caused their flashlights to turn off, the group has little doubt that it was the very same creature that the legend spoke of. Number 14. A YouTube channel called Mysterious Oklahoma received this video from a subscriber who claims to have kept seeing something out of the corner of their eye in one spot of their house, so they set up a camera to record.
They have a
What they
dog?
capture is a fast-moving creature they refer to only as the Thing, which apparently moves so fast the camera has trouble keeping up. When you pause on it, you can see a very small figure that looks to be slightly lower resolution than the rest of the video, so it might not be real.
Apparently it's not a dog.
Number 13. Humans may be scary, but humanoids are a level up. Neither fully human nor fully creature. These beings come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. Jay from YouTube channel, The Journey is the Destination, encounters one while exploring the insanely haunted Hog Island in this scary video.
Hog
Even in the
Island?
daylight, this place is creepy.
According to legend, Hog Island is haunted by a swamp witch who is said to torture anyone who dares to visit. Swamp witch. Wow.
Using a spirit box, Jay picks up some communications. YouTuber Zoe Felix hears, "Don't lie to me," and I gotta say, I hear that too. Later, the spirits offer up more warnings.
Don't worry.
They
I'm
passed in front
worried
of you.
now, especially when he gets this series of messages.
I didn't.
Jay returns later at night, and he is greeted warmly but uncannily. That's when he sees something in the trees.
What is that? What the freak did I just see? It almost looked like some weird human thing standing there, and it moved as soon as, oh my god.
Unless your eyes are playing tricks on you.
Though he didn't capture it on film, Jay says he saw a pale 5-foot-tall figure with no hair and black eyes. He later comes across this creepy altar.
Altar
Oh.
things set here or something, I don't know.
Some in the comments think that what Jay saw in the trees were elementals.
An elemental is a supernatural entity, force, or mythical being thought to be physically manifested by occult means. So, bad juju stuff.
Something is, what is that? What the freak did I just see?
Is that what he saw? I think this could be spot on. I wish the entity had been caught on camera. Then again, I don't want that replaying in my dreams. Number 12. Folkloric creature is insanely creepy. Published to YouTube by Romeo Candid in November of 2007, this clip claims to show a real mananagal. Some info on this
A what? A manahavo? Sounds like a chocolate biscuit.
mythical creature.
Manahavo?
The mananagal is a traditional and mythical Filipino creature that's likened to a vampire or a witch. The details of this horrible creature's prey are even freakier.
I can't tell.
It is said to prey on pregnant women, especially those who are sleeping. New lovers or newlyweds are also prime targets for the mananagal, which is said to have been abandoned at the altar. Now,
What the flip is that? The
onto the
manahavo?
clip. The video shows a group of people just hanging out in the dark, shining their flashlight everywhere. There's nothing for a while but darkness. That is, until everyone starts screaming as they see this ghastly female creature with black hair and greenish skin appear at a short distance. The creature turns to them as they cry out in horror. Many in the comments are rightly freaked out by this.
I'm not even seeing facial features here. I see an ear. I see a nose.
YouTuber Andrew Gibbons offers a first-hand account of the mananagal folktale saying,
Mananago.
"Well, one thing I know for sure that I heard from an elder is that it's an old folk tale to keep kids out of the woods at nighttime." YouTuber
Like the chupacabra.
Chow Size 01 adds, some say that they heard it flap its wings while they're in their houses, but who knows, it might just be a bat. He also says
That is not a bat. Chills. Come on, man.
that some truly believe that these creatures are real. After watching this video, do you? Number 11. A student is doing some schoolwork on his computer. When somebody comes in and starts recording, they have a short conversation that's interrupted by a large figure standing in the darkened doorway behind them. The creature's head almost touches the ceiling, and its arms are so gigantic and long that they don't even fully fit in the camera frame. Its arms look long enough to pluck them from the couch and drag them to their doom. Fortunately for them, the two friends get away just in time and take off. They glance back for a moment only to find Slenderman silently regarding them from the top of the stairs. Now that you've seen this on video, I'm eager to hear if you think this was a real Slenderman sighting or just someone in a really good costume. Number
Hold the camera still, man.
10. Some friends practice soccer and talk about life when they cross paths with something that will change all of theirs forever.
What is that from Star Wars? The little thing that goes ooh doo dee dee.
Caught on camera is what they claim to be a strange goblin creature clambering across the kitchen floor. Only one of them looks directly at it and he drops to the ground and covers his eyes like they burn. The creature, which barely comes up to waist level, runs out from behind this area behind the refrigerator. They lose sight of the goblin in a dark room and the encounter is over, at least for now. Number 9. Build it and they will come, but maybe you don't really want them to come after all. Published by Grant Kopek in October of 2020, something creepy calls this cornfield home. Captured on a Ring camera, a homeowner is seen walking outside at night on the farm, but appears not to notice the enormous creature escaping from the cornfield in the background. As the man walks past, the large blurred figure moves from the cornfield toward a big garage to the left. It disappears appears behind some shadow in the background. Many in the comments think this is a ghost or an extraterrestrial, while others think it's simply a reflection from the man's jacket, although it very well could be the latter. YouTuber Master of None offers some great advice for the farmer. Don't sleep ever again. If I lived beside that cornfield, I'd have to say I'd be doing the same thing. Number 8. TikToker Queen Alex posted this haunting video to the site. The clip shows a phone strapped onto a stand, recording footage of a woman in the distance near a forest.
Watch behind the tree.
You might have to watch this clip a few times to see it, but if you look at the tree to the right of her, you can see what appears to be a figure move from one side of the tree to the other. What is going on here? Is it a trick of visual trickery, or have we all fallen into some time warp loop? Whatever it is, it's seriously uncanny. I wouldn't go anywhere near that forest. Number 7.
Okay.
Mother Nature sometimes digs up monsters.
Oh!
That was the case during the 2011 tsunami in Japan. This scary video is proof that there are plenty of species in our oceans that we haven't yet met. The clip shows floodwaters tearing through the Japanese coast.
Holy moly.
Well, this is disturbing enough. Don't be distracted by all the debris. Instead, look closely at this waterway. What looks to be either translucent vapor or a big spout of water shoots up in the air like a geyser before vanishing like a ghost. Some are
Maybe gas?
saying it is a ghost, while others think it's a propane tank discharging when its regulator was torn off. A few people think it may be marine life with highly effective camouflage skills. Where do you land in this debate? My guess is something paranormal. Number 6. What is this creepy figure skulking in the darkness? The group encountered the creature at night hiding behind a pile of logs. Later, as they're gathered around the barn, they hear a noise coming from above.
Yo. The fuck is that?
As they wander downstairs, they hear this.
What? What is that? That's... Of course. Animal? His horses or something?
When they make it outside later, the flies warn them something evil is coming.
Dude, it's... Oh, I'm not going closer. Yeah, that's disgusting.
Something was
stop!
like disemboweled or something here.
While checking their cameras later, they find one was messed with.
There's nothing. The wall, it's like a corner. I put it in the corner. And the tripod's like as far back as it can go. Nothing can... Dude, what is that? Look at the camera, it's moving! Bro, what is going in the window? There was literally something in the window.
Was that a skinwalker? They're about to find out.
What? Is that the door? Back door. Was that here? Hold on. Wait. Just wait. Let me just take a look, okay?
Well, I'm not 100% sure that it was a skinwalker. It does look to me like something is stalking them, and it may not be human. Number 4. The Jinn is back. That's right, the shape-shifting creature of Arabic mythology that is said to have the capacity to possess humans is yet again making an appearance in this clip. Hassan Barbar believes he's caught one on camera. Posted in January
All I see is he caught a palm tree.
of 2020 on YouTube. He writes in Arabic, "I've never seen a jinn before." Outside of a stone building, the man captures something on film peering out at him from behind a palm tree. It pokes its head out briefly before drawing back into hiding. As he approaches the palm tree, you can hear movement coming from within it.
There's always a swing that's moving. Always. I don't know why, but always a swing moving.
He continues to wander around the premises until he starts to hear something swinging. Turning the camera towards the sound, he finds an old swing set. One swing flings back and forth, though no one is there to push it, nor does the night appear at all windy, as the trees remain unmoving. A short while later, when he is in front of the entryway to the building, a window pane slides closed. Again, it appears as though no one is there to close it.
Apparently the ghost was cold.
Do you believe in jinn? This video has me creeped out to the max. Number 3.
That's why we're watching these, to
What is hiding
figure out
in
what's
this
going
deep
on.
dark cave in Romania? This crew of adventure seekers is about to find out. Watch closely in the darkness.
Always a potato quality.
Da, și mă, cum să te urci, mă? Ii, mă, ține camera, că mă... Astea sunt momente de nu se poate așa ceva. Cum să mă urmă pe casă pe ăla?
What is that lump? It looks like an animal
Could be a rock, for all we know.
sleeping.
Da, și mă, te lovești, dai nimic, ca echipa mea la tine. De ce să te ții? Dă-i margine, mă, ce idei? Ia, mă, ce... Uite-te sus, uitați-l sus, mă.
The guys appear scared of the mysterious creature, and they start to make their way out of the cave. Their camera goes berserk.
Ai, le și ce mare, frate. Hai de pula mea.
Did they just escape from the cave creature of Romania Borsec? Personally, I think this was just a trick of the light, but I still get the chills from this clip. I'm staying far away from caves either way.
Me too.
Number 2. A YouTuber
Have you watched The Descent? No thanks.
named Cringy Parkour thinks he hears a scream from within the mouth of a sewer pipe and
So let's go inside. Or how about we go get some backup?
stands outside contemplating what to do. He walks into the pipe for about half a minute and comes across one of the most authentic looking creatures that I've seen so far.
What the? Hello?
There's very little to make me
And we never see him again.
believe this video is fake. You only see it for a split second, but the creature has glowing eyes and what appears to be long sharp teeth. The audio really does match the overall timing of the video, and the creature's screams echo loudly and realistically as it gives chase. I really hope that this video is fake and that this was just one of his friends,
man.
but something tells me this was probably real. The line between
Oh, look at you, just hanging up on top of the door frame.
reality and nightmare blurs here. Watch closely if you dare.
I'm good.
What's interesting about this image is the creature it showcases. What we're seeing here is nothing short of terrifying.
Look at the fingers. The finger itself is like 5 inches.
This image is currently trending in the Hindi-speaking YouTube community. I came across it on a popular YouTube channel that creates content in this language, and I wanted to share it with you. It's a great example of how unique elements of horror can be found all around the world, each with its own twist. So,
Now, if I have a nightmare about this, I'm gonna be pissed.
what do you think it is? And more importantly, do you think it's real or just a clever effect?
Well, it's not somebody you want to take home to mom. I can tell you that right now.
Let me know down in the comments. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds?
It's free!
Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week.
And I upload every single day.
If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out.
You can see my face right
Number
now.
1.
This is me.
Some kids, flashlights, a tunnel, and the darkness of night. These ingredients never fail to be a recipe for disaster. Published in December 2012 by Timothy L. Shebu, a group of kids decide to enter a sewer at night with nothing but flashlights to guide them.
You know, back in the day, I used to play video games with my buddies till like 5 o'clock in the morning and then fall asleep. These guys go to abandoned tunnels.
They should have expected what came next. They crawl into the depths of the tunnel, waiting for the creature to make
Well, I can tell you it's not Scooby-Doo.
himself known, but when it does, you wish it hadn't. The figure springs towards the boys and all mayhem breaks loose as the entire group
It was legit like scurrying to them.
tries to scurry out of the tunnel at
Haha.
once.
That's the word for today. Scurry.
When they do finally break free of the tunnel and its creature, a sigh of relief washes over them. Many viewers of this video feel the same way. The Potato Llamas wrote, reminds me of when there's a spider hiding under a rock, and the
Oh.
second you lift it, it runs at you. But what was
Or runs
this
away.
thing crawling deep in the tunnel? Some think it was a monkey, judging by the noises the creature made, others special effects. I don't know what it is, but it's made me want to stay out of sewage tunnels at night, or at any time, really.
Yeah, I won't be going towards a tunnel, cave, woods. Well, I will be going to woods in October for hunting, but hopefully we don't see any of this stuff. Make sure you guys comment your thoughts down below on each and every clip. Timestamp it so I know exactly which clip you're looking at. We'll see you guys in the next video. Please take care, be safe. As always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys in the next video.